All right, y'all, it's time for another episode of Home Pros. Many of us have spent way too much time at home. We're looking to make some renovations, and we don't know where to start. What colors do I choose? What materials do I need? Great news, we have Miss Sandy Allison here with Allison Flooring America to give us some input on how to make all of those choices. Sandy, thanks for joining us. Clearly, you've got yourself put together with color and texture and everything else. Tell us, where do we start when it comes to floors?
Thank you so much for having me. Well, one of the main things that's going on right now is the grays, and that's one of those nice, comfortable colors that's neutral, but yet can still offer some opportunity for some contrast. And the luxury vinyl tile, the luxury vinyl plank has been the go-to product for flooring questions. So I have here some samples of some different kinds of flooring that is a luxury vinyl plank. And they come in different textures and different colors, different lengths and different widths. But the other big thing that's happening is, how do you complement whatever selection you make with that vinyl? Do you go with a neutral? Can you offer a little bit of an opportunity to add some texture and a change? Because we grew up with a cut pile shaggy kind of frisee, and now the trends are upping that look with a little bit more of a symmetrical or graphic kind of trend in the texture of the carpets. So those are new things that are happening in the flooring industry as well. So those are kind of like fun things that are happening in the industry, and obviously the vinyl plank is really like a major source.
Tell me why, for people who have heard, because there's laminate, there's vinyl, there's tile, there's ceramic, so many choices. Why vinyl plank? I've been hearing that a lot.
Well, the big question is waterproof. We all hit that freeze. We've had people who've had water problems, plumbing problems, ceilings that have fallen through, all of that. But in addition to that, we live in a moisture climate area, so we always have to be concerned about that material that's on our floor. Is it going to warp if it gets wet? If you're over by a bathroom area, in a wet area, in the kitchen. Kids.
Animals.
So one of the big things is making sure you're getting the right product for the right need. And there's a lot of different products out there, and they come with different wear layers. And this is sort of like the sealant that goes on your nails. A good nail, shellac, or whatever the other kind of top layers are. Those things are going to last forever. It's like a hammer to pull that stuff off. Same thing with the wear layer on your vinyl. So if you go in and find an inexpensive vinyl, you might be able to tear that wear layer. This is a very thin wear layer, and so you may be paying a very low price for that material, but the wear layer, which is fading, scratching, denting, kid-proof, waterproof, all those issues have to do with protecting that surface. So many times you'll have people out there not really realizing all that, and they buy a lesser inexpensive product, but the material is not going to hold up for you. You'll be disappointed.
Number-wise, it's the 8 mil.
This is an 8 mil. Normally, I would recommend a 12 mil that you put in your home. And that's going to really hold up to family, traffic, action, things that are going on every day in your home. Cut parties. We know how to do parties.
We like to party.
So this is a thicker product. You can tell just by the way it feels that it's a lot thicker.
Absolutely.
Then you have, in some situations, where you will even have a 20 mil. Now this is almost like concrete. It's super thick.
It feels like those rolling mats for your rolling chairs.
There you go. And so this sometimes is what's going to be on these wear layers. And what we show in the store are mainly 12 and 20 mil. We do have some 30 mil products. So
you're going to mess around with the 8 mil here.
No, don't. It's not worth it.
For the investment.
Yeah, because you don't want to do this again in 2 or 3 years, which is probably what could happen. So wear layer is a critical part. The other part of it that's important to know is what's underneath the material. You do not want anything underneath in the core that's made out of wood-based particles, fiberboard. Those things, again, getting wet, it's going to peak, it's going to pop. You're in a problem again. So your core is another critical ingredient to your decision making when it comes to figuring out what you want.
That's good to know, because we all go in on a budget and we know what color we want generally. Here's the look that I'm going for. I have my picture on Pinterest. Find it for me. This is a great price, 99 cents a square foot. but you've got to think about the material, the durability, and the longevity of what you're
The
purchasing.
warranty on it, how long it's going to take care of you and your family.
All right. Well, you gave us some gold today, Sandy, because those are all things that I wish I knew a little bit sooner, but thankfully I caught onto the train and figured it out. Now, real quick before we go, let's touch on some accents, right? So these real neutrals are in, whether you're into gray or more of a beige. What do we do to give that a pop of color?
Well, one good thing that can happen is you can change. And one of the new colors that's happening is in these neutrals, bringing in this earth tone, this beautiful coral. Some of that is building off into bronze and copper, but this is a new accent color that's happening.
Beautiful.
So you have and this is, look at this textured carpet. It's almost
gorgeous.
like burned out velvet. It's gorgeous. I
Love
love
it.
this. So this is one idea. The other one is, again, looking at rugs.
Yes.
So we have a store load of rugs here in the store. And we always have some kind of special going on with those rugs, putting them on sale, giving some kind of a discount on them. And we do have blues, all those coastal blues that are out there to help make you feel relaxed. So you've been stressing out over everything at the house, you put in some new floor. Now let's look at trying to soften it up a little bit, because we need something soft sometimes on our feet. So those rugs are going to be the way to go.
Love it. All right. Well, y'all know where to stop. It's Allison Flooring America right here off SPID. Ask for Miss Sandy or any of her amazing employees here to help you make all the right choices. Thank you so much for helping us out today on Home Pros.
Absolutely happy to.